the interesting thing about this year, well, there's a couple interesting things really. Last season, if y'all remember, like the whole season we dealt with high water, right? I mean, we were talking about places that were underwater that usually weren't this time of year the entire time, and then it got up to flood stage like sometime in January, and then it stayed up all summer. It was a record long flood for how long the water stayed high. And obviously we've dealt with high water before, but never like this, so we don't really know what to expect as far as how the deer will respond to it. So now we'll really get to assess to our best ability how these deer responded back from that high water. Hopefully, you know, they're all right, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't think anyone really knows. But I know one thing, with this weather's like this, I am ready to get in a tree, and I am tired of waiting on Jimmy wherever he is.
It's about time you showed up.
I think we're gonna try the persimmon patch. I got some good trail camera pictures of some bucks coming in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if any shooters, but maybe this weather change will get them in there.
That's what
good frost. You know, it's supposed to be, temperatures dropping tonight, gonna be colder tomorrow afternoon. Y'all brought it with you from Kansas.
Yeah, glad to have it.
Yeah, I'm glad you left some of it up there. Colder there. Winds died down a little bit. It was really blowing early.
Dripping.
You know, we got Drake now, and I've been wearing that stuff for years, but it is some awesome stuff, isn't it?
It's warm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, it cut that wind. Yeah.
But anyhow.
And you need something to cut your smell too.
Smell, noise,
smell, bell,
cold.
All right, Troy, let's get going.
Hello, I'm Wilbur Primos. All these hunts are exactly as they happen. There's no fancy edits, there's no stage scenes. The calling you're gonna hear is excited calling, but all these hunts are as they actually happen, and that's why we call it the truth about hunting.
When the truth began in 1987, we had no idea where this journey would take us. 30 years later, we're still having fun. Welcome to Primo's Truth About Hunting. Primo's Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage, Federal, Matthews Archery, Drake, Mossy Oak, Polaris, and Primo's Hunting. Speak the language. It's our first evening here at Cottonmouth since the guys have returned from Kansas. And like Jimmy said, the weather is finally cooling down. Hopefully the browse will start turning brown and getting tough, so the deer will start using the food plots.
The food plots are coming up strong. Now this cold weather come through and burned a lot of this off. Actually seeing some deer sign now, you know, more so than we were. We should see some deer this evening. I hope we do anyway.
Jordan and I were hunting in here a few weeks ago and had 3 bucks traveling together come in. One was an old looking 6-point, looked like an older buck, but he never came within range. So there's no persimmons in here this year. It's all food plot. The brassicas and the clover and all that's really coming up. Had some rain, sunshine. Hopefully that frost we got will knock back some of that vegetation these deer have been eating, and they'll come more into the plots. Got some good trail camera pictures of them coming in here.
Y'all remember at the beginning of the show when Jimmy told Lake he stinks?
Hey, Lake, Jimmy was right. You stink.
Jimmy and T-Roy, on the other hand, are having a little more luck than poor old Lake.
I tell you what time it is. Sun's getting low, wind's laid down. It's time for some deer to move.
They have deer all around them throughout the afternoon in all corners of the food plot. And right before dark, they spot a buck coming out of the thicket, and he's in Jimmy's crossbow range.
Buck coming out. You see him, Jimmy? 40 yards right there in front.
Oh yeah, I see him now. He's coming out.
Get your bow up.
When he gets broadside, I'm gonna stop him.
All right.
Look at him rubbing that branch. What happened? He took off.
Ooh, coyote, Jimmy. Coyote coming out right where he did. Get ready, I'm gonna stop him and you shoot him.
I didn't have time to range it.
But I know this. He knows he was shot at. That's how close you came.
Dang, that was a good arrow too. Yeah, he was a good one. He's making some scrapes.
You'll be all right?
No.
Get your bow recocked. We still got a few minutes before dark. Easy.
Stop. You better.
That was good.
You're gonna have to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Hold on. I'm gonna move this stuff out the way. That trigger stick. Put your feet up against mine.
All right.
You hold my wrist. There you go.
I ain't got you.
Ready? Go.
Get this thing out from under me.
Stop. We can't cry about it. We're gonna land. All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right, we made it. What a clown. Good.
This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Black Gold and Ripcord. The next morning, the guys head out to do a little scouting and check all the cameras. We need a little MRI for the next few days of hunting.
Seeing as it's the kind of time of year with this cold weather, we all know the kind of spot the secret patch can be. And also in the same vein as doing things for Jimmy, this is his favorite spot. We've got a camera here already in that little island of trees, but we got another one of these Bushnell cell cameras, and we figured, you know, those things, the way they are and as hot as this food plot is, it'd be nice to get some live updates of what's going on.
good. It's got that big persimmon tree right there out in the middle. Food plot. Last year, Troy, you killed that big buck. On the other, you had a blind on the other end. West wind. No, today we got an east wind.
Right there. Right there, boy, the big 8. That's him. You make it out of the field? That's the buck we came here after. Holy smokes, dude. That joker right there is fine now, you hear me? Look at that, Tobe. Look at those bases, man.
But, I mean, it's woods all around. Deer love it in here.
Jimmy and Lake spend the mid-morning hours swapping out SD cards, checking food plots, tree stands, and blinds. We like to do our scouting in the mid to late morning hours. That way, if you do bump any deer, they've got a little time to settle back down before an afternoon hunt. We also like to put multiple blinds and tree stands up on opposite ends of our food plots. That way, when the weatherman throws you a curveball with a last-minute wind change, you still have options to hunt your chosen spots.
You find a good one?
Look right there.
Yeah.
Now, here's what's interesting.
Look how they done wore it out.
Do you see what's going on right here? Look at this next picture.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look at it. I tell you one thing I noticed when we were, pulling cards and stuff. Those woods, they look so different since that cold weather come through and burned some of that browse down.
Yeah, it really has.
Feels like,
see that browse all wilted and everything?
Yeah, it looks like deer season now to me.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that's good. We got something to hunt now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
feel better.
These and we can go ahead and get ready.
After going through all the trail camera pictures and eating a bite of lunch, the guys are now getting ready for the evening hunt. As you can see, the sky's turning dark gray. Thank heavens another coup front is moving in.
Want to have a contest, Lake?
I like my knocks in the shape that they're in right now.
Do you think I would shoot your arrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably would.
You narrowed down where you were going yet?
I think we're gonna go to Camp House. We got some good photos of deer there. And there's one 8-point with a little crooked brow that looks like he's got my name on it.
You gonna shoot first or me?
You go ahead and shoot first. Where are you gonna aim for?
I'm gonna aim for that heart right there.
Well, that heart, my arrow will blow right through that heart.
No, it won't.
It will.
No, it won't. You want me to put you in a hunting scenario that you're used to?
What's that?
Just going through
See if stand over here and see if my bow is level. Okay. Ready?
Dang, when you gonna shoot? Good Lord.
I have to get it right the first time. My reloads are a little slow, okay? Don't rush me. Ooh. It's a dead deer.
It's a dead deer. Mine was in the heart and the lung, so you just got lungs.
I like to shoot for the liver.
No, do you now? Would you like me to pull yours too?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know you need all the help you can get, especially cocking that crossbow. He got you.
I hate y'all.
You know you love us.
No, I don't.
Well, good luck, Jimmy. Mean it.
Whatever.
We're riding in and we were seeing, a fair amount of deer already kind of moving around just on the drive in. And so we said,
on the chance that there were deer in this food plot already, we decided to take the EV and just drive in here, get all our stuff, and then Jordan could climb up the tree. I go park the buggy and walk back. Because a lot of times it's just, if there's deer in the spot when you get here, you're going to spook them one way or the other. And it tends to not spook them near as bad when you just drive up on them with that buggy rather than they see two boogeymen walking in. So, but luckily there weren't anything in here anyways that we could see. So slipped in, climbed up the tree. Which way is it going? The wrong way. No, that's perfect. As long as it don't go out into the food plot. I'd rather it go that way than we're supposed to. Maybe it will. It's supposed to shift about 4 o'clock. Oh, for real? Yeah. Weatherman says. You know that guy.
Well, Jimmy was right. The wind did switch, but in the wrong direction. They don't see any deer this afternoon, but they do see 3 big old longbeards. Man, that gets me fired up, and I can't wait for springtime. As Jimmy finishes off the donuts and tries to stay awake, we head back over to Lake.
Buck. 11 o'clock. That's a 9-point.
This buck has snuck right in under him on the edge of the food plot.
He's mature. He's saying. Here he comes. As soon as he gets broadside. That entrance was a little high, but that angle, it should have. Jordan.
I think I just heard him crash, buddy.
Hey, man.
For all models of the Generation 3 trigger stick, as seen on The Truth, visit primos.com. This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Ozonics and Tight Spot Quivers. Before the break, Lake Pickle came face to face with a Cottonmouth 9-point. But Lake stayed patient, and eventually this nice buck fed right into bow range.
Hey, man.
Jimmy and Troy are enjoying a beautiful sunset. They had a swirly wind this evening and saw no deer, but are about to get some good news.
I just got a text from Jordan and Lake. They should buck down. That little dude right there. And it was actually an 8-point that we originally came in here after. That was standing somewhere right in the same spot. But it wasn't him tonight, it's that big 9. Shouldn't have. I don't think we'll have any issue finding it. Old 9-point. I'm telling you, it's like a. We started here early in the year, and we didn't really know what to expect because of that flood holding as long as it did. We didn't really know, what was going to happen to this place. And then we came back and started looking at the trail cameras after that cold came through and knocked some of the browse down. Deer all over the place, including this guy.
That's great, Lake.
And I feel like we've been waiting a long time for that this season.
We have. We really have.
Yeah.
That's great.
Isn't it cool? It's just, it blows my mind because, we killed him in Jimmy's secret patch.
Yeah.
And that flood like we had, where he ended up running to and dying was all underwater.
Yeah.
And how they come back like that and do like they do every year blows my mind.
Oh, these are river deer. They know how to live.
I told Jordan, I said, I really don't think there's a tougher whitetail out there than the ones that live on the river like this.
No, gotta be. Well, he's a big-bodied joker.
Uh-huh.
All right, you want to get him out and get him hung up?
Yeah, absolutely.